don't think there's anybody here.
Zero.
What? 0 people.
0 people, 0
Wait, can
thumbs
we
up.
click on the thumbs up?
No.
Oh.
Oh, we've got one. Welcome.
Hello. I don't know who it is, but...
We've never done this before, so we really have no idea what we're doing. But we're just here to talk about our future travels. Nope, they're gone.
Bye.
How long do we wait?
I don't know. Till we get bored. At least this will be in like the video.
No, we can delete it, right?
Yeah, I guess.
It doesn't have to be public after.
It doesn't have to be.
Welcome. We're here to talk about our van life experience and where we're going next. So do you guys have any questions? We're currently in Florida. We're actually house sitting.
I don't know who that is.
Me either. Does it matter?
No.
Our next plan is to make it to Mexico. So we were just trying to figure out our route from here to Mexico and see if anybody has any suggestions on places to stop along the way.
We've got our maps here. Oh wait, it's backwards. Wait, is it backwards for them?
I have no idea.
It's backwards to me.
It's a road atlas. But we were thinking about going from Florida to Alabama to Mississippi and taking the southern route across the U.S.
Here we go.
But Rob's also thinking about doing some skiing. So he would like to go to Utah, but I feel like that's kind of a vast detour from Mexico. So maybe there's an alternative ski area.
We're here.
He has.
And we want to get all the way to here. So we could just go like this. But we could detour up to Utah and Idaho, and then we could do the Pacific Coast Highway.
In February.
All the way down here. I don't know if February is a good time to do it.
It's a good time to ski.
I don't know if there's a bad time to do it.
Probably if it's on fire.
I suppose.
Or falling in the ocean. So those are our thoughts. We've never done the southern states. Hey, Abe and Mel.
Abe and Mel are here.
Thanks, guys. Where are you guys at now? Skip skiing and head to Mexico. That sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, I mean, there's skiing in South America, which is a consideration, right? Like, I don't necessarily have to ski in North America if I can ski more in South America.
You've already skied in North America?
Yeah, but I haven't skied in Utah, and I haven't skied in Idaho, and I've never skied in California.
But we left New England to escape winter, so I don't know.
I'm less inclined to head back into the cold now that it's warm. I was just outside like 20 minutes ago, and it was 70 Fahrenheit.
How is it in South Carolina, Abe and Mel? We had like a tornado warning today. So we've had some challenges this week keeping the dogs alive, but so far we've been successful.
Yeah.
That was our one goal.
We only have to do it for what, 2 more days?
Yep.
Nice. I feel like we can handle it.
I think so. Do you want to talk about?
We could talk about Central America, like after we get through the U.S., which I feel like the U.S. is the easy thing, right? Like,
well, there's no border crossings.
Right. Well, technically.
Mid-60s in South Carolina.
There are border crossings in the U.S. They're just interstitial boundaries.
Like osmosis.
So we can start on your side because this is the way we'll go. You gotta unfurl the whole thing though.
Well, this doesn't even have Mexico on it, so it has the Yucatan
It
Peninsula.
has part of Mexico.
Yeah, but we've got a lot of Mexico to go through before we get there,
This part of Mexico is on a different continent than this part of Mexico
according to this map.
because Central America is a continent, I guess. It's not actually.
So we're planning to go to Baja
Yes.
at some point. We're thinking we're going to leave here in mid-January. I've got a thing to do before then. And then we're going to head to Baja via direct or indirect route. We're not sure.
Right.
So we'll probably be in Mexico like mid to late February, we're thinking.
We should have stuck this up on that thing.
Well, no, they're curtains, so it's difficult.
Yeah.
And so we're going to go to Baja, Mexico, and then we'll take a ferry across the Sea of Cortez to mainland Mexico.
But then once we get there, we don't really know what to do from there. Besides keep heading south, but a lot of this is new territory for us, although we have been to Guatemala before. We went to this lake here, and we also went to Guatemala City, and we went to Antigua, which is in between the two, right there.
Mm-hmm.
So we basically explored this little piece of Guatemala.
They were like 3 hours apart. Not that much.
Not very much, but it was beautiful, and I would really like to go back to the lake. Antigua was cool. I don't really care about Guatemala City all that much, but we might need to buy diesel. So
We didn't really explore the city, so we don't really know.
No, but it was a lot of traffic, and that's why I'm like not inclined to go there.
I also feel not very prepared for the border crossings because I have no idea what paperwork we need with us. So I think that's one thing we need to figure out. And we should figure that out soon to determine whether or not we need to bring the vehicle title.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
We might need to get the title.
And I'm going to New Hampshire soon, so I could get the title.
You should probably just grab it anyways.
Okay. Then what if somebody steals the van? They have the title.
Then we're homeless.
So if you guys know if we need the title to get anywhere in Central or South America, let us know.
We can just make a video about the VIM and be like, this is ours in case anybody steals it.
Right.
So we've also been like up here. We went here like in the spring or February of this year.
Riviera Maya.
Yeah, basically we just flew into Cancun and then stayed in Cancun. But there's like a whole peninsula here that we should probably check out.
Yeah, but do we do that on the way down or on the way back up?
I don't know.
There's a lot of options. We haven't been to Belize.
Yeah, Belize is like just this little piece right here. So it seems like if you're gonna go to Belize, you should probably like check out the peninsula too, right?
Probably. I feel like that would make sense to do them at the same time.
So like right over here is Oaxaca, and I want to get food there because I think they have really good mole there.
We're not going to get food anywhere else though, so just there.
No, yeah. So we just got to stock up and eat a lot of food when we're in Oaxaca.
We do like to eat the local food, but we cook a lot too, so it depends on the budget and the price of food going out. We're hoping it's much cheaper to eat street food in Central and South America.
So this map has these red lines that I don't know if the camera can see them or not. The red bold lines are like suggested routes. So that's something to check out too.
And they might be good suggestions. They're in the map business.
Yeah, I mean, like maybe we could just hop on this road here and follow like this thing down, and then you just have to drive out into the water, I guess, out to this thing. It ends in the middle of the ocean. No, I don't know. I don't honestly know what these are. I start looking at maps and then I pretty much just forget about what I'm doing, and I just like to look at the names of the towns and the landforms near them and the roads, because a lot of them are like really squiggly. I like to try to find like the squiggliest road.
I'm less enthused about finding the squiggly roads.
I don't know. And then we've been looking at these maps for like days, and I haven't actually figured anything out because I just get sidetracked.
It's really hard to make decisions on where to go when you have nothing directing you in a certain area. But it's like the world is our classroom, so we can go wherever we want.
Yeah.
And do whatever we
I don't want
want.
to hold this anymore because my arm's tired.
But how do we choose one place over the other?
It's like those open-ended essay questions that you used to have on tests that were way harder than the multiple choice ones.
Well, yeah,
Shoot.
that's by design.
I got the table wet. I didn't have a little thingy. Hang on.
Not our table. Not our problem.
No, it is my problem. Sean and Jenny will be pissed.
No. So we're house sitting, we're dog sitting.
This is not our van.
No,
As
not
you
our
can
van. The dogs are, I think, chilling for now, which is great.
One's right underneath you guys, and the other ones are on the couch over there.
I think one just went there.
Oh.
We've got a total of 3, but they're
Yeah.
around somewhere. This is not our van. I know the curtains, they're really similar to the van, right?
Imagine if like the ceiling was this high and like the walls were this far apart.
It'd be crazy.
Yeah, that'd be wild.
Do you guys have any recommendations for us to get to Mexico, between Florida and Mexico? That's what we're looking for. Also, there's a space launch tomorrow, so we were trying to figure out if we should go watch space being launched. Is it SpaceX? I don't even know.
Frick, I forget.
There's like 2.
I don't think it's SpaceX.
One
but
at 4:30 and one at
the thing is
4:40.
that we can stand in the front yard here and we can watch from there, or we could drive all the way to Cape Canaveral, which is like an hour and a half away, and we could watch it like, like more bigger.
I don't know which one it is.
Let me check while we're here.
Mike says we should go.
Yeah.
The problem is it's like dinner time for the dogs, so there's also that to consider.
Yeah. Like I feel like Loki will be fine, but I don't know about these little dogs. Like the little dogs,
Do they have enough stomach to like last an extra hour
they're
or
like
so?
this big probably. I don't know how big that is in like pounds, like 20. Jess, how much do you weigh?
I don't know.
Probably like 15, 20 pounds.
Just make sure they have water. I mean, if Loki gets hungry enough, he'll just eat them, so he's fine. But so we might do that. But we also have to finish the house project we started. It is SpaceX.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a Starlink rocket, and I forget what the hell the other one was.
Isn't Starlink an internet?
Yeah.
Mike says we need to go.
So there's a Falcon 9.
He's threatening your friendship.
Wow. Oh, it's M-Power satellites 1 and 2 tomorrow on the SLS.
And what's the SLS?
It's this.
Neat.
Looks very phallic.
4:21 p.m. and you said there was one at like 4:40.
Yeah, they're like
4:54.
back-to-back launches.
So there's that.
Shame it's not 4:20 p.m. The thing would go up in smoke.
Yeah. We don't really have any other plans while we're in Florida, so we've got like 10 days before I have to go back to Massachusetts. What?
We don't have any other plans. I feel like you have plans.
While we're in Florida?
While I'm in Florida, you have plans.
What are you talking about?
I'll be here and you'll be traveling.
I said before I go back to New Hampshire.
Oh.
Anyway, we've got like 10 days before I've got to leave. So we were also debating on whether or not we should go to the Florida Keys or just do day trips from here. We're like slightly north of Orlando. But the weather looks pretty chilly, so I don't really know if it's like going to be beach weather.
Yeah. Did we look at the weather in the Keys?
No.
Is it going to be any warmer there?
Probably.
It's like today was like the last good, like really nice day, I think, even though it rained for a little while, but like it's the temperature's supposed to get down to like the 50s over the next like week or two.
Mm. Houston's famous beer can house. Is that in Houston?
Houston's famous beer can house.
The Keys are neat.
I don't know what that is. I want to look at the weather while we're talking about the Keys.
It's like a 7.5, 8 hour drive to Key West.
We'd probably do it over like 2 days.
Yeah, so we could definitely do it. But then maybe we could go to like, I forget what the key is that's closest to Miami.
Largo?
Key Largo. We could just like go there, but if Key West is right there, then we could do that.
So it's like high 70s throughout the 10-day forecast, except the last day goes down to 66.
That's better than here.
Yeah. So maybe that's the thing.
Maybe.
Maybe we'll do that.
Mike said it's a house made out of beer cans in Houston.
Is that like structurally sound or?
I also don't know where that is in
Wait, what
the
is?
state.
Why is Key West kind of strange?
Don't they have a lot of chickens?
Like moose or
Yeah.
like pet chickens?
No, like wild chickens.
I don't know, but I get anxious about wild animals like on the loose in towns. Loki got his ass kicked by a donkey one time.
No,
When
it's
we were in-
ass. It was more like his head. Wild chicks.
Ooh, I like wild chicks.
Wait, can we look and see where Houston is? Because
It's in Texas.
yeah, no, but is it near the border
Which border?
of Mexico? Mike
It's
studies
not
bad
really.
geography.
It's like on the.
Oh, it's near
I'll show
the
you
Gulf
guys.
Coast.
It's right. It's this one. Oh my God. Is this map backwards like for you guys? Because like I'm looking at myself and it's backwards. Like this doesn't look like the United States to me, so it's messing with my head.
That could be on the way, Mike. It depends on which way we go. He says correct.
It is correct.
Okay.
So like yeah, I mean, so we haven't really seen. Well, I've seen Alabama and it was amazing, but I haven't done Mississippi, and Mandy hasn't done Alabama or Mississippi, and we haven't gone to Louisiana. So I feel like I'm interested in like what this region here has to offer.
New Orleans. Gators.
Nolans. Yeah,
I saw a gator yesterday
yeah.
in the wild.
Did you ride it?
No.
Would you ride a gator?
No, I was just trying to keep it from eating the dogs. Keeping them alive. That's my goal. Warm, wet, and humid.
Sounds gross.
That's what it's like here.
Yeah, kind of. The air
Yeah.
conditioner's been on, so like
We've
It's
been
not bad.
doing house projects in the kitchen. We're doing a backsplash.
yeah, this kitchen had like gross tiles from like probably the 80s for a backsplash, ceramic tiles.
So we've got to finish that up tomorrow, and then maybe that will dictate the space launch. Or
Yeah.
we just call it a day early.
Space is gonna call us to find out about the backsplash and see if they can launch Space. I would really like to go. I feel like we're really freaking close. And then I don't think that there's any launches on the schedule like after that. that we would be able to go
Hi,
to.
Luna. Come here.
There's 4 people here. That's crazy. Do you think it counts us? I don't think it counts us.
Oh, she's a little skittish.
Yeah, she definitely doesn't want you to pick her up.
She might.
Well,
We bonded.
she's trying to decide.
SpaceX photos and a video. Come here. Come here. Come on up. You want me to pick you up?
Yeah. There's like dogs under the table.
They're very needy. Loki's chilling on the couch still.
Yeah. Loki loves having access to a couch like all day, I think. It's just like, this is his happy place.
Come here. Come here.
I'll probably figure out a way to screw up the photo and it will come out like garbage.
Okay.
There's this dog. Look at how much she just hates her life. She's just like frozen in position.
She just judges everybody.
Yeah.
It gives you the side eye.
Hi, puppy. It's okay, Luna.
She's like, I don't know. We've come a long way to get here. She was not a fan when Sean and Jenny left.
Yeah. She pretty much has her spot in her little recliner and she didn't move from there for a day.
But now we're good. We're much better.
A puppy.
She even likes Rob.
She especially doesn't like men for some reason.
We don't know. But here we are. Very needy. And she's got the tiniest legs. She's pretty sweet, but she usually just wants nothing to do with people.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's pretty good.
Good girl.
We got a thumb.
Nice.
Nice. I tried to click on it for ourselves, but it didn't work. So.
Oh yeah, because you can't do that.
You gotta like your own thing.
So do you think that Loki would like the space launch?
I don't know. I gotta figure out where we can park and stuff. I don't know. I mean, if we can see it from here, right? You can probably pretty much see it from anywhere as long as there's not a tree in your way. But I assume that there's probably recommended places to view from. I haven't looked into any of that because
Florida's pretty flat.
Well, I looked a couple weeks ago at the launch schedule, and there was one that we weren't going to be here in time for, and then there was nothing on the schedule until February, and then somebody said that there was one coming up, and then I was like, I don't think so, but maybe the schedule changed or I looked at the wrong thing. I have no idea, but point is, I haven't looked into it at all because I didn't know what was happening. I just assumed that there was none because I saw that there was none, so I got to do some research real quick.
A very loud boom.
No, it's not a boom. It's a crackle.
Mike said it's a very loud boom.
Oh. When on re-entry, it's loud? I imagine probably is, but do those... Oh, the Falcon 9 does come back, right? That would be sick.
Well, we don't have enough time to stay for it to leave and come back.
How long does it take to go up and come back down?
I feel like it would be way past the dog's dinner time.
It's an hour or two.
Yeah, not going to happen. There was a very loud boom the other day, and all the dogs hated it.
Oh, yeah, we lost power because it's so weird.
20 minutes?
The whole street that we're on has overhead power lines, and then on that side of the house, it's like a corner lot, so there's a road that goes that way, and on that road, the power lines are underground. So it transitions from a pole right on the corner to underground, and it goes underground for I don't know, 20 feet. And apparently there's a short there that happens all the time because the neighbor whose yard it's in was talking about the time that this just happened, and he already, like, before they even showed up to fix it, he knew what the issue was and what the resolution was.
But the fuse blew and it was really loud.
Yeah, the fuse is on the pole, and it basically exploded twice, and it sounded like a gunshot. It was
All
like,
the dogs started barking.
yeah.
Hi.
He's growing too much pot, and he's making up things.
Why are you so stiff?
It's Florida, so I feel like you can just do whatever you want.
I don't think that's in their regulations. You can do whatever you want as long as it's not bad.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't think she likes you guys. Sorry.
She doesn't want to be internet famous.
No. Do you want to get down?
I have no idea if growing weed is legal in Florida.
I
feel like I would assume that it is, but
No,
that's
I'm pretty
based
sure it's
on
not.
just the overall vibe that I get from Florida, not on anything actually researched. It feels like a place where people are growing a lot of their own weed. You know what I mean? Like, if you just go out into public, it's like you're probably growing weed.
I have no idea.
I was just out in the public, and it's like a thing. Like, I feel like if you can buy a car, you can just drive it here. Like, you don't have to be licensed or anything.
Probably not.
And the roads are like kind of like a guideline, and you just sort of, people have like an idea. It's like they learned how to drive from like watching movies of like people driving cars or something, and that's like all they really know about
She's
it.
like a possum.
How is she like a possum?
Aren't those the animals that just like sit up? A meerkat.
Oh my god.
What?
Yeah.
Hashtag retirement. That's
Just-
the crazy drivers down here.
Yeah. I don't know. It's like some of them are like young too. She literally looks like Dobby, the house elf. She don't look like a possum.
Una, do you want to get
I
down?
feel like she wants to get down.
Are you done? Do you want to stay?
She's probably not gonna jump from there. That's pretty big.
You're just a tiny girl. Oh, okay. Here you go.
So
Oh, hi, Jax.
this hasn't really been helpful at all for figuring out where we're gonna drive.
We're gonna go to the beer can house.
Oh yeah, that's true. Florida Beer Can House.
Houston.
Houston, Florida, right?
No, I don't think so.
I feel like my dad's probably been there.
Maybe.
He lived in Texas for a while.
Without using Galveston.
How long do you think a house made only of beer cans could stand? Like a year?
I didn't. How,
Do you think they like hot glued them together, or
I feel like it depends on the construction, like the width of the wall, like how many beer cans make up a wall.
at least a dozen?
Doesn't thick?
No, just at least a dozen in the wall.
Oh, yeah, I think so. Just the siding? I don't know. We'll have to check it out and inspect it.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll definitely. I feel like we'll go with an inspector, like a
No.
building inspector.
Oh, they want to play.
Oh wow.
We'll see if the referee comes in, but the two little dogs are playing.
Look, he's just got like his head over the arm of the couch, and he's just
He's
watching. Just fixated.
He's ready to lay down the law, though.
It's okay, buddy.
Go puppies. Do you guys have any questions for us? Should we keep going, or do you guys want to sign off?
I don't know. There's 4 people here. We can't just leave them.
Well, no.
It's first in, last out, I feel like. What is the next van upgrade?
I don't know. We just bought a new mattress.
Oh, yeah.
So there's that. We finally got one that's like, it's 2 inches thinner than the one that we had. So it's more level with the sides because our like side pieces in the flare were a little bit higher.
Lower.
Yeah. So we got a new mattress. It's in the van. We're ready to try it out. But the ground here isn't quite flat, so we're sleeping in the house.
I feel like Loki wants to sleep in the van.
Probably. He likes the van.
Like last couple days, he's like kind of wanted to just chill in the yard next to the van.
So I don't know what the next upgrade would be.
Well, we just added an outlet on our inverter, which is like near the rear doors because the only AC outlets that we have are like basically in the middle, front to back. There's like one underneath our oven and one underneath our utensil drawer. So I bought a 10-foot long USB-C cord so that I could plug into one of the outlets and run it like all the way along the bench to like the side of the bed where I sleep on so that I can charge my phone at night. So I'm excited to get rid of that and just plug in like a normal length phone charger cord and probably have more slack.
What's the one thing in the van that you couldn't live without? Classic. How about material thing?
I really love the knives that we have in our kitchen.
The knives.
Yeah.
Wow.
But probably all of the, like my toolbox. Can I say that?
I don't care.
It's not the box, but like its contents. I could give a shit about the box.
I think probably the cooktop or the oven or the shower. The toilet. No, you know what? Go with the toilet. I don't know if you guys have ever been on a really long road trip, but it is so nice to just be able to go pee when the other person is driving.
Yeah, it's great when you're driving and you can't.
The shower is definitely on the top of the list.
Yeah. That stainless shower that we wouldn't have if Andrew hadn't welded it up for us.
I do like my ADLs. Also,
what is ADLs?
Activities of daily living. Daily life.
Okay.
Something like that. It's like the things you have to do to live.
Never heard of that.
It's a medical thing.
Only if you're medical, you can do stuff in a day?
No, that's the acronym. It's medical.
Okay.
Also, if you guys don't have a fridge in your vehicle, I highly recommend adding one.
Yeah. You don't even have to live in it. Like, if you just like go to the grocery store and then you want to do anything else besides go straight home to put stuff in the fridge, like you can do that because your milk isn't going to go sour.
Or your ice cream's not going to melt.
Yeah. Oh, did you get the ice cream out of the freezer?
Yeah.
Nice.
It's a test for old people to see if they can live alone. Yeah. So they do it in the hospital and like make sure you can like get yourself dressed and eat and do the activities of daily life.
Okay.
Wipe your own ass.
Do they like watch?
I don't know if that's part of it.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure. But it's like, how many steps can you do?
However many it takes.
At least a dozen. Oh yeah, they do. I guess. I don't know.
That wasn't one of the things that they told me, like when I was in high school, it could be like a job. Like you can watch to determine if somebody can wipe their own ass and live on their own. I don't know that I would have done anything differently if I knew that, but like I'm just saying I didn't know that.
Maybe.
That was the thing.
I don't know. It's not too late.
The ass wiping washer.
To.
I don't want to do it. I just didn't know. So I feel like you can't make an educated decision if you don't have all of the information.
It's true.
So did you know that there's items in Home Depot that are considered homeless? Or no, I think they call them no home.
No,
Yeah, I didn't know either.
that's a whole depot of homes. Like, I don't get it.
No, these items just don't have a home. They're like literally, they don't know where they're located. They can tell you the quantity that they have, and it's anyone's guess where they are.
Is that what you went there for today and you found them?
Yeah.
Were they on clearance rack?
No, it was like just on like a high rack. Like they had to get the stairs to get this thing.
How did they know what rack?
Oh, there's just like a guy. You know how like every workplace has like the guy who like knows stuff. It was that, like, we just happened to bump into that guy, and he was like, "Oh, this is the guy that knows." And then the guy knew.
Great.
He was like, "Oh yeah, this is where we keep like the no home stuff."
Hmm.
Apparently, like that's just not like you. Wouldn't you just tell the people like if something has no home, it's on that rack? Like it takes like 3 seconds to.
Well, then it would have a home.
Yeah, like just make that its home. I don't get it. They're usually really good at like. You can go on their website and it will tell you literally what shelf in the store the item is on and how many there are.
But it didn't tell you the shelf?
No.
Oh.
Because it had no home.
Okay. I get it.
The one employee who knows how to do his job.
And everybody else is apparently. Did they have enough?
Only enough.
You got 5?
Yeah.
Okay, nice. I also have in row 12 shelf too. Is that where it was?
I don't know. It was like, he literally called it the no home bay. So, yeah. I was like, I really resonate with these things because I'm homeless too.
Great. But we have a home for now.
Yeah. We don't have a house. Well, we're borrowing a house.
Right. So do you guys have any other tips between here and Mexico? Places we should go? Or in Florida?
Oh, the end of that was bad.
Gross.
Yep. Hate it when that happens. So, Houston beer can house.
I think Chris had a lot of suggestions around Austin.
Probably. Austin would be after Houston.
Okay. And then maybe like Big Bend.
Big Bend is like right here, I think.
Yeah, near the Big Bend.
I don't know if Chris is here. Probably not. Beer can house, Austin, and then
Big Bend.
Big Bend is like down here. And then I think we got a recommendation to cross the border like right here in Arizona.
I think that's because she only goes right here on the coast and stays.
Okay.
I don't know beyond that.
What do you guys know about border crossings? Me either.
I've been to Canada.
Yeah, we crossed up here and it was wicked easy. It took like 3 minutes. The U.S. Space and Rocket Center holds one of the world's largest collections of rockets and space memorabilia.
Oh, didn't you see that in Alabama?
I saw a rest area that just casually had a rocket like in it. And it was just like this little like plaque, and it was like, this is a rocket that went into space, like no big deal, go take a leak. Buy something from the vending machine. Like that's how.
But maybe it's near the Space and Rocket Center.
Yeah, well, like Alabama has built like a lot of rockets.
I don't know.
No, I'm telling you.
Okay. Okay.
It wasn't placed. It just landed upright, like way before SpaceX was doing it.
Mexico is easy to get into. Do we need to bring our van title?
I feel like we need to bring the title because if any one country needs the title, we need to have it.
Yeah. And we need to probably get dog like a health certificate or something to get him checked out.
He has one.
Yeah, it's expired. They're only good for
Is
like a
it?
month.
Oh, I thought they were good for a year.
I don't think so.
Well, what the heck?
We'll check that out, but I'm pretty sure you have to get it within 30 days of crossing.
I thought I just heard him snore. Maybe it's Jack's. He's under the table.
His toys. Is it cold up there, you guys? Are you all in New England? Except for Aiden now.
Nardwan Ma,
I'm guessing he's in Mass.
probably.
Or it's for Michael Anthony. You never know.
No.
It's still like almost
I bet
70
it's
here.
68.
We had a tornado warning today. And then it cooled off a little bit, but it's still 67.
No, you said it was a tornado watch because I was working in the kitchen and she goes, "There's a tornado. Watch."
I didn't say it like that. I said there's a tornado watch. It's I don't know.
High 30s. Oh, that's so cold.
Yeah. But on our 10-day forecast, there's one night that it says it's going to be 33 overnight. I don't know what it's going to be like everywhere else in the country, but
I'm going to leave that day.
I know it's going to be 12 in Nashua, so I guess we're still better off here.
Do you think this thing was like, this is dog's toy? Like, it's literally just a piece of fabric. And he loves this thing.
He's got another one he's sleeping on.
Yeah, like.
Craig. Sorry, Amy. I don't know what the barf is too, the cold or the dog toy.
Frig barf.
What's the dog's toy? It is.
He still plays with it, so that makes it a toy, right?
Yeah. He's just playing tug of war. The weather sucks up here. Yeah. It was like rainy today. Yesterday was beautiful. But the hot tub's out there and it's done raining now, so there's that.
Yeah. That might be a good idea.
And tomorrow I think it's gonna be like high 60s and sunny, so it's still pretty nice. And then it's gonna start getting cooler. Amy, we were talking about I wanted to say Peru, but we were not talking about Peru. We were talking about Panama today. So we can figure out when you guys can come visit us. Hi, Gavin.
Hi, Gavin. Bye, Mike.
Bye, Mike.
RIP to your phone.
First of many live streams. We'll see.
There's 7 people. Holy
Ooh.
smokes. Oh, I just got a text message from my mom that the snow is supposed to start tonight and end Saturday morning.
That sounds terrible. Tomorrow, I heard it's going to be 12 degrees here. No, 12 degrees was like 10 on the 10-day forecast. I don't know what it's going to be up there tomorrow. Maybe 12. I don't think we can get there tomorrow because we still got a dog sit.
Mike says for everyone to smash the thumbs up button, but I feel like do it gently because you don't want to break your device.
Yeah, and I don't know if you can do it if you're watching on the TV.
I don't know.
Gavin's watching on his TV too, so he's probably 2 out of the 7.
Wow. Thanks, Gavin. You guys got to be more like Gavin. No, we got 8. Holy smokes. We're literally famous.
I don't know about that. Do you guys have any other questions for us? I think I'm running out of things to talk about.
That's a first.
Or do you have things you want me to talk about? Or Rob, you can just request Rob to do the talking. That's fine.
I feel like you generally do most of the talking.
I don't like silence.
I'm fine with it. It's like really,
entertaining.
it's really loud inside my head sometimes, so.
This is why we wouldn't be good at a podcast. I feel like I would just have to do all the talking. Oh, Amy, can you get me like one of the sours? That would be great. Thanks.
From Spyglass?
Yeah. They have like the fruit bomb and something summer something.
What do you think? Something, summer, something?
I don't know. Or
what do you think she's going to do? Like, just
like,
throw like a perfect spiral, like 1,500 miles to
miss
Florida?
you too, Gavin. No, I'm going to see Amy in like a couple weeks. So sure, but like might be a while. No, like 2 weeks. It's okay.
You're going to be like hungover
I feel like it'll
for your
be fine.
Plane flight.
Yeah, I'll just have just one. They have a new one called Exit 1 Spitbrook Road.
So what are the people gonna do who have like their little Exit 32 stickers when New Hampshire finally capitulates and does the freaking?
I feel like New Hampshire will be like Vermont and not fully convert.
They're just it's gonna stay Exit 32, but it's gonna be like, this is at
New
mile
exit,
number 167.
Yeah. Mile marker exit. I think it's gonna be 100 or 101. I don't know.
Live free or die.
Yeah, they probably just won't do it.
We just saw some people in South Carolina the other day, and they saw that on our license plate, and they had a laugh at it. They're like, "That's so aggressive," and it, like, I grew up in it. It's like I never really thought about it, but like it really is, and it's like it's actually meaningless. Because what are the real freedoms? Like, you can ride your motorcycle without a helmet on.
You don't have to wear your seatbelt.
You don't have to wear a seatbelt, and you don't have to have car insurance. But like, I feel like everything else is more or less the same as any other state.
And we liked South Carolina. It was pretty good. We didn't see any gators there.
No.
Charleston was nice.
We didn't really try to look for any there either, though.
I was looking for alligators on our walks with the dog.
Yeah, I forgot that. I was thinking that was North Carolina.
No. I don't know if there are gators in North Carolina. Are there? Did not see any elephants on our journey yet. You never know. Jenny has a lot in her house, so there's some here.
Yeah, from where I'm sitting, I can see 4, and I know of a 5th one. I just can't. Oh, I can actually see it from here if I turn my head all the way this way.
I see more than 4.
Wow. You can't just call me an elephant.
Not you. Heck. So, yeah.
We've gotten 0 answers about how we're supposed to get across this country.
We've gotten a couple. We go to the Space Center in Alabama.
All right.
And we go to the Houston Beer Can House.
But here's the thing. Even from here, what?
Nate knew Rob was going to exhale.
It's a good thing that I did, right? Because if I stopped, then I'd probably have to call the Amber Lamps. Even from Houston.
To Austin.
Okay, Austin. Wow. Okay, huge. Big. Not here.
Texas is a large state. How many hours do you think that is? It tells you, right? 2:45.
Yeah, it's almost 3 hours. Anyways, from Austin, we can go like this, or we can very easily go like this and do the skiing. It turns like white when I gotta I have to lean it forward so that it doesn't catch the light and just turn all white.
Thanks, Gavin. I'll let you know how it goes. My super secret special trip.
Is it a secret?
No.
I feel like you guys all know that she's going to Tanzania in 2 weeks, right?
Tanzania.
Stop by Sedona. We went there this summer.
Well, it was between February and April.
Yeah.
At some point we were there.
It was awesome. I've heard that very recently it's gotten really bad because everybody's camping there.
Well, they shut down a lot of the free camping because
and they shut down a lot of it.
It was too trashy and overpopulated.
The spot to be is called the 525, or it's Fire Road 525 or something like that.
Forest Road,
Maybe.
Maybe.
525, whatever. But they closed probably 3/4 of the sites on that road. So now there's like very limited campsites there, and they're just like they get packed with people because everybody wants to be out there, and it is awesome. But I don't know if now it's as awesome. I wanted to see if they don't really show it.
No, it's too zoomed out.
Prescott has its own little like inset thing, but Sedona does not.
So I feel like even if we don't go all the way to Utah for your skiing, you could ski in Taos
Yeah.
or Telluride. It's not too far out.
Oh, Telluride would be cool.
Mm-hmm. I've always wanted to go there.
It's just so expensive to like ski. I feel like when I started, it was like probably $50 or less for a lift ticket for a day, and now it's like most places are like $150, $200 for a day, and it's like there's some upper limit to how much you can actually ski in a day, right? Like I can't. If I pay $100 to ski for a day, I'm not going to ski any more if I pay $200 to ski for the day. It's like you can only do so many runs in a day. Like,
You can't with that attitude. You gotta hustle. Things are a lot cheaper in Africa. Yes, I don't know if I'm gonna be buying a lot of things, but I do have to get dinner every night.
How's the skiing in Africa? Is that cheaper?
Gavin, is there skiing in Africa? He would probably know.
He would probably know.
I'm gonna say probably not. Bye, Amy. Bye, Max.
Bye, Max.
Bye, Nate.
Bye to Campsite Nate.
I bet she just wants to go to bed, but she's blaming it on Max.
Guaranteed.
Bye. Sorry. Maybe in some parts there could be skiing. Maybe.
So
maybe like sand skiing.
Well, that's what I was just gonna say. What about sandboarding when we go through like it was in Utah.
Well, you can do
I think
that
there's some
in
in California.
Colorado, Great Sand Dunes National Park, and White Sands in New Mexico. That would be closer.
New Mexico. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I was thinking of.
We could do sandboarding. And then we could also do it in Huacachina, Peru. Sand skiing, definitely.
Sand skiing sounds terrifying. Is that actually a thing?
I don't know. I feel like I'm only going to do sand sledding. Like, is that sandboarding? Like, I don't want to, like, stand on the board. I just want to sit.
I feel like I'm going to get a board that you're supposed to sit on, and I'm going to stand on it.
And I feel like if you wipe out, it would be miserable because you just get sand everywhere. At least if you get a mouthful of snow,
it polishes
just, like,
your teeth.
Water. I feel like you probably have to wear a mask.
Yeah, guaranteed.
Goggles.
I remember we got stuck there. I don't know if you guys remember. There's this town called Tucumcari.
Oh.
In New Mexico. We got stuck there last winter. It was like a little less than a year ago right now. And it was what, like 2 degrees outside?
I cannot bring you a palm tree, Monica. It was 5 degrees outside, and there was like an inch of snow in New Mexico, and they shut down the highway.
Because there was 40 tractor trailer trucks off, like in a pile up on the highway.
What are you doing?
So that's when we were trying to get to like Arizona the first time. That was a weird town. It's really weird that they would mark that on this map because like it was literally like a gas station and a hotel and like a McDonald's was all that was there really. It was a tiny town. Why would
It's a border town.
It's not a border town. It's like
I have no idea.
I'm just looking at like, so if we're in like Austin, I mean, it's kind of a detour to get up to like Telluride's like right around here, right?
Yeah, but it's closer than Utah. Or you just go to Taos.
Yeah. That was right near Santa Fe, right?
Yeah, I mean, you can ski Santa Fe too. Taos is a little further north. I think that's like one of the better ones.
If the Snow Bowl is open, I would go back to Flagstaff.
Oh, like the top snowball?
Yeah.
Okay.
The Snow Bowl never opened last winter.
There wasn't enough snow.
It was like not, they didn't get enough snow. If they get enough this year, I would go back. But like, it's a decent mountain, but I got kind of bored after 2 days.
There's a dog in
Flagstaff for skiing. Yeah, that's at Snow Bowl. It's just like there's part of the mountain that is like the upper bowl, and it's just like it's not like trails. It's just like a big bowl. But it was like too dry last year.
Yeah.
They didn't get enough. So
I liked Flagstaff for skiing because it was nice and warm at the base.
Yeah.
There wasn't like a town or anything at the ski resort, so I was just hanging out. But when you have your van, like you don't really need a town. I just hung out outside with the dog in my chair, and we enjoyed the sun.
I have a question. Is Sonoma a town in Arizona?
Sonoma? I
Yeah.
think it's in California.
Is it like southern California?
I don't know. No, I think it's in like wine country. Why?
Because there's like a store that's Williams Sonoma, and there's a Williams Arizona, and then I was thinking of Sedona real quick, so I thought it was like they picked 2 towns in Arizona, and they're like, we'll call our store this.
I don't think that's how it works.
Does Katahdin have a bowl at the top? Oh yeah. It's like that.
I don't know
But like for skiing,
I don't know.
there's like a chair that goes up it.
People ski Katahdin. They might, but they're probably
Don't they
like,
close it in the winter?
I think you have to have like special permission and like have certain gear to go. So you might be able to ski it, but you have to be like pretty badass.
Wow.
I don't know.
Subtle. Clearly, I'm not that.
Just saying. I don't know.
Okay, so have we decided that that's what we're just gonna like
I think
skip
so.
Utah and Idaho and
I think it should be weather dependent, but like I feel like how much can you really afford to ski? Like, are you gonna ski like 5 different places if we go all up
how much can you afford for me to ski?
to Utah and Idaho? Like, I feel like it makes more sense to do like one ski resort and
How
then
much fun do you want me to have?
minimal amount, and then go down, and you can ski more in South America. It's probably cheaper there.
Probably. I haven't actually looked at the prices for lift tickets there yet.
It's not ski season there, so
Yeah. The thing is, like, I'm not gonna say no. So
right.
unless they're like, it's $1 million.
I feel like you can do Utah and Idaho some other day.
We can look at the Southern American map. Oh, I could probably steal the skiing stickers from that one.
You need
Yeah.
more?
Yeah. I ran out.
I think I'm gonna let the dog out. He's looking at me.
All right, I'm just by myself here. But I already mapped the ski resorts. This one's a snowflake icon because I ran out of stickers. And then there's one there, and there's one there. And there was another one. I think it's just north of the snowflake icon. It was like right up here somewhere. But I ran out of stickers, so it's gonna be like a long way until I can actually ski anywhere. Oh, this like the light is garbage. Wait, what if I tip this down? That doesn't help at all. But we've got to drive from here all the way down. It's gonna be like months before I can ski.
Yeah, well, you'll be fine.
I'm told I'll be fine.
You'll ski once on the way out and then once in Chile in like
Wow.
September.
So I have to pick like all of the resorts, just pick one.
I'm just joking. It's fine. Hi, Colin. Yeah.
Also, we have to figure out if we can get into Brazil because it's like this huge section of the continent that like we maybe can't even drive to.
I saw somebody on Instagram went through it recently, so maybe it's not that bad. We should
Oh, I
probably
saw it on the internet. It has to be true.
Ask them for help.
Hi, Colin.
Yeah.
So I put a little thumbs up here.
That means we finished our trip down, and then we have to come back.
See how like you gotta like tip it like way forward so that it doesn't get like the glare.
Mm-hmm.
It's like pretty annoying. But it would be sick if we could see Brazil because like that's literally like twice as much land area to explore. But I'm pretty excited to check out Uruguay, which is like right here. I'm not really sure why, I guess, but like it seems like a neat place.
Colin wants to know how many miles is it down and back. I feel like we've looked at this before.
I would say
like 10.
I would say all of them.
I feel like it was like 10,000 down.
I don't know. It's hard to do. It's hard to know because, well, for one, like we're gonna have to ferry our van from Panama over to Colombia on the north side. You can go either way. We're going on the north side, I guess.
No, I think if you go from Panama, you go to Quito. If you go south, I think it's either Cartagena or you go to Quito.
Mm-hmm.
Which
So
is
you
in
can go
Ecuador.
north or south.
Yeah. You
Okay.
said to Colombia, but you were pointing south.
Whatever. But ignoring that, if you go to Google Maps and you're like Cartagena to Tierra del Fuego, it'll be like there's not a route there I can calculate for you there. So you've got to like pick somewhere in the middle and then go from there to like another point that's like a little bit further and then like from there to the end. And then you've got to like add it all up. But I haven't really been very inclined to do that anyways because that's usually just like the highway route, or you tell it to avoid highways, which like we'll probably do a mix. So like either way, it's not really going to be accurate for how far we'll drive.
I feel like it was around 10,000 one way when we like tried to.
Yeah, like that'll ballpark it.
Yeah.
It's probably like 20,000 miles round trip,
Right.
like down and back, but give or take. I don't know, like maybe it'll be more like 30 if we were avoiding highways.
Probably.
Some like not avoiding them, but like getting off of the highways.
Mm-hmm. Side trips.
Yeah, so we have to do more frequent oil changes because of the sulfur and the diesel.
Okay.
And we probably have to remove some exhaust components.
Okay. It's fine.
But I don't know what that means exactly. Is it just the diesel particulate filter that doesn't like sulfur, or is it something else as well, or instead? I got to do more research on that. I should probably take notes of all the stuff that I got to look into.
Probably.
Are you going to Brazil? I don't know if we're going to Brazil.
Depends on the laws for crossing the border.
So Brazil likes you to have proof that you're leaving the country before they allow you to enter. So like if you fly there and you have a return flight ticket back to wherever you came from, then they say, yeah, sure, come on in, no problem, because we know that you're leaving on this date, which is kind of weird because you could just throw that plane ticket away and never get on it and never leave. But if you're coming in a vehicle, you don't really have that proof to say this is when I plan to leave. And they don't like that as much, I guess. But people have done it, so maybe we can do it too.
We'll see.
Is everything in the emission system? What? It's everything in the emission system that doesn't like the sulfur. Perfect. So I guess we could just do a hood dump.
What? What does that mean?
Just you run the exhaust straight up through the hood like a stack, and just delete everything, and it'll just be wide open.
Oh, I think that sounds good. We're gonna figure it out.
And he's like, "That sounds fun." Denied. Yeah, I don't know. It's something I gotta figure out. I'm not too worried about it though. I guess the only thing that would suck is like if we have to take the diesel particulate filter off. It's so big. There's nowhere that we could store it inside the van. Like we couldn't take it off and put it in a different place in the van. Unless maybe we like bungeed it to underneath the floor or something, like I don't even know. But
couldn't they just like unplug it?
Well, not really, because it's like the sulfur is going through the inside of it and it would clog it up. So if we have to do that, then I feel like the best thing to do would be to sell it, and then when we come back to the US, buy a new one and put it back on.
Seems like nobody's wanting to buy one when they're trying to get rid of them.
Unless it's somebody that's going back up to the States.
Maybe.
I'm just saying. I don't know.
We'll figure it out.
Maybe. Or we won't.
We'll see.
I have no idea. But I got plenty of time to figure that out.
Yeah. I think I have to move out of this chair.
Okay.
Okay. It's been fun, guys. I'm going to sign off.
It's been fun, guy. Like
Are
mushrooms.
You continuing on?
No, we can maybe do this again someday, though.
Okay.
I feel like it was fun.
If you guys want us to do it again, let us know. We'll have different things to talk about.
Will we?
Bye, Gavin. Maybe. I don't know. It depends on what it is. We're going to sign off now.
Okay. Bye.
Going to go get in the hot tub.
I want to actually figure out how to... Oh, we can click on end stream, probably.
See ya.
Thanks for coming. I should have said thanks for...